Hey Virgo, welcome to your March 2025 mid-month reading. We're just going to go ahead and get started here and jump straight in. I hope you're doing well. I would like to announce that I am running a sale on my personal readings. If you're interested in that, that link will be down below in the description. You did pull the Lovers here in your challenge, so there could definitely be some challenges in regards to your relationships at this time, your love life. But also I sense here too with the Lovers, you may feel a little bit disconnected from your higher self. So you're trying to figure out, how you can really reconnect with yourself and realign yourself with your highest timeline here. But I do feel that I do sense that separation energy here. You have, out of the 4 cards I pulled, they're all major arcana. So I definitely think Virgos are going through quite the change. This lunar eclipse that's happening on March 14th, or that has happened if you're watching this, it happened on March 14th in your sign. So of course you're going through quite the change here. And I think your advice at this time is to be patient with yourself here. Wow, this is a lot of energy. To be patient with yourself. Things will restore itself. I'm seeing good things happen in regards to work though, and career. So that looks good here. There could be some personal things going on in your life at this time. Or things going on in other areas of your life. But I think work actually looks really good here. And it's interesting too, because you are going through this purification. You're going through this purification process spiritually. A lunar eclipse, total lunar eclipse in Virgo with the South Node, right? So South Node's in Virgo, obviously, because it's an eclipse. And it's in your sign. So this is the releasing of old stuff, possibly karmic stuff. You did pull the Justice card for the overall energy. So talk about the scales being balanced, rebalanced here. And things coming back into alignment. I do like that. But I definitely do see here that there's a lot of purifying that you're doing in your life, ridding yourself of negative old energy here, habits, addictions, all that stuff. I think you're getting rid of it all and you're starting fresh here, or the universe is kind of making you start fresh. Yeah, and you pulled this Jupiter card. It says abundance here, and I think you have luck on your side. Jupiter also is a planet that does deal with positivity and growth. So I do see growth and positivity here. Your advice is to just be patient, integrate everything that you've learned, and use that wisdom moving forward here. And I think for the most part, stay clear of any negativity. And I think you're going to be in a very strong position here, Virgo. But definitely more expansion here and growth here. God damn. Yeah. You pulled this, a new start is coming. It fell out of the deck. I'll take it, but I'm going to pull one more. It's a new moon, a new start is coming. We will have a new moon in Aries, which will be a partial solar eclipse, and that'll be on the 29th, I believe. So at the end of the month, and so we're all in the midst of change and getting ready for new beginnings here. So this is just kind of the last bit of just purifying and dissolving and releasing of old negative energies and just old energies in general. You pulled the energy as gaining momentum here. So trust the process here. Even if you can't see everything right now, I would trust the process. Trust the process here. Reconciling differences here. I see something here as well. All right, let's see. You pull this owl card. It says intuition. And I think right now I would really rely on your intuition. I mean, this lunar eclipse will oppose Saturn, and it will also oppose Neptune, and it's in Pisces, and Pisces deals with the intuitive energy. So listening to your intuition, relying on your own wisdom, the intuitive wisdom that comes through for you. You pulled the Justice card here for the overall energy for your reading for the rest of the month. Yeah, this is the time just to have strong discernment. If things don't feel right, don't invest your time and your energy into it, because the Justice card reminds us that, well, it's the cosmic scales of balance. So whatever you invest your energy and your time into, that's what you're going to get back, right? So your thoughts, your beliefs, your actions, your deeds, your mindset, all of it is shaping your reality, and you reap what you sow. So I feel as long as you're staying in alignment with your truth and having integrity and navigating things with strong discernment and being honest, I feel like things are going to work out really well here for you, and you'll be able to clear a lot of fucking karma. You have the Star card here. I do pick up you could be going through a form of healing as well, because you do have the Three of Swords in the position of something you're unaware of that you need to be aware of. I think this is some type of healing that you're going through as well. You do have the Lovers here in the challenge, so maybe this is some type of separation, or maybe this is some type of fallout in relationships here. But this could also just be within inside yourself, like your soul. You're healing your soul at this time. Your aspects of your being may have been fragmented, but what I feel like you're doing is picking up the pieces, right, and recreating yourself here. So I do get this big spiritual rejuvenation with this Star card being in your current energy. And I think there's new aspirations and new things that are inspiring you to create for yourself in the future. And I think all these things are just all kind of happening all at the same time. But I think you're really starting to like find your inner voice and direction here. You have the Lovers here in your challenge, and then the Temperance as your advice here. Well, I do pick up here with this Lovers. Again, I'm not going to rehash just what I said, but one of the things I want to say about this is you could just be feeling disconnected from your highest timeline. And so you're trying to just realign yourself. And the Temperance just being your advice in general for the rest of March. The Temperance is for one, it's patience. Patience is a virtue. But also, don't invest your time and your energy into shit, basically. Invest your time and energy into beauty, things that are going to enhance the quality of your life, enhance your well-being. And all the things that you're learning at this time, allow those things to integrate. So don't try to force the process, right? The Temperance is the divine's process. So trust the process. You have the Emperor here in the future position. So this is you in a very strong position, rooted and seated in your power. And I think you're gaining more self-control, which is giving you more power and influence over the external reality, because you're becoming more rooted and centered into your being and who you are, to where you don't feel uprooted and feel like you have to control everything outside of you. It's like you're controlling yourself and taking back control and taking back power from things, which is actually helping you establish more power in a way. So I like that Emperor being here. It also is a card of achievement and success. And I just feel like you're clearing out like a lot of karmic things, Virgo. But working career looks good with the Three of Pentacles. So anything that you're really building or wanting to build, or anything that you're doing at this time, I do see good results and possibly recognition and a job well done with the Three of Pentacles in the outcome. Getting your respect, if you want to say, from your grind or from your work or just from your talents and your skills. But I see you very emotionally invested, heavily invested into your craft and invested into your work and your projects. And because of that, I think, well, shit's happening here. Let's clarify your read, Virgo. Clarify the Justice card here for the overall energy. Five of Pentacles here. Yeah, and I think right now, I'm telling you, Five of Pentacles is a struggle. I think you went through a struggle. And it's almost like you're letting go of something. Obviously, lunar eclipse in your signs, like you're letting go of something, which that could be hard. It's tough. It's emotionally tough. So you're in a transition a bit here, in a transition period. Or you could just be struggling, right? Like, damn, like shit's not happening the way it was. But the Justice card, it says, the pendulum always swings back the other way. Like, balance is the universe, and so it's always going to equal itself out. And so I feel like the bigger thing here, as long as you're having strong discernment, you're doing what is right, and you're taking care of everything that you can control, the pendulum will swing back the other way to where it will pull you out of the struggle. Clarify the Star card in your current energy. Yeah, I think you're focused right now on new things. You're focused on creating a whole new reality for yourself, a whole new future for yourself. You're already planting seeds here, preparing things, releasing things too. And whatever it is that you're doing, it will gain momentum. And so just because you can't see the immediate results right now, just know that you're getting closer and closer here. It's more of a timing thing. Clarify the Lovers in the challenge. You pulled the Two of Pentacles. Yep. And I think there's some choices here that you're still having to make here in the month of March. You're having to reevaluate, rethink. But I feel like there's just a lot of change happening. And so you could be in the midst of change, because the Two of Pentacles is learning the dance of change of life and understanding that life has changed. And so we have to constantly be improving and adapting and evolving and overcoming. And I think that's affecting you a bit here, because you may be feeling like you're not in that high position that you want to be, or you're not you don't feel that strong connection to things at this time. It can feel very uncertain. But I think with this Emperor, let's see what this Emperor is in the future. You have the Emperor again, so that's a double clarification. Let's do one more. You have the Moon card here. Yeah, boy, I see, you know, the Emperor is getting into a strong position. You're rooted and seated in your power, and you're getting success, and there's achievements here, and you feel like you're in control, and it's giving you more influence over the external. And I think you're also, too, finally moving out of this fog energy, the Moon, this uncertainty, this energy of being unsure. And the Emperor is like you're finding your confidence. You're finding the way here. Clarify the Three of Pentacles in the future. Or in the outcome. Yeah, the Queen of Pentacles, yeah. So whatever it is that you're going to be creating, I see you creating something here, working with others. There could be collaborations for you this month. Things that you'll be involved in, working with people here. And I do see things coming together in a good way. This looks good if you have your own business, or if it can be work too, if you have your own job. There's good progress here, like things are starting to really come together here. And again, you could be receiving credibility and respect here as well, specifically because that Emperor is coming out. So, you know, you're definitely making leeway here. Clarify the Temperance as your advice. Eight of Wands. Yeah, Eight of Wands to say be positive, and you know, don't also too. Eight of Wands is allowing the mind to be broad and lofty. Allowing yourself to be a dreamer, allowing yourself to go for those big goals and to aim for those higher things here. But also too, practicing your philosophy. What is your philosophy? Like, what is your morals, principles, values, virtues that you live by, and really living by them and having faith? The Eight of Wands and the Temperance is about having faith and trust as well, like trusting the process, having faith, being patient, and, you know, seeing the bigger picture. Keep your mind on the bigger picture here. Clarify the Three of Swords. You have the Star card. There it is. I knew there was something about healing here. So something that you're unaware of that you need to be aware of here is, you know, don't neglect your own healing. Don't neglect, you know, also too, this could be the other way around too. You have a gift to bring to the world, and you're doing the world a disservice by not really bringing your gift or bringing your light to the world. So the divine is really wanting you to show up and connect here. You pull this 7th house card. It says partners here. Good things are happening in your relationships. I can tell you that. I see a good thing happening in your relationship here. Relationships, just in general. Love, I think it's all relationships. And you pulled this Wilderness card. It says Untamed here. I think it's time for you to explore. Eight of Wands, the Temperance, and, you know, start a new journey. Begin your journey here. Stay on your journey. But I do see like good things happening with work and career and relationships here, and you having support and you getting success, and there's a win-win involved for everyone. So yeah, that's what I see here for you, Virgo, in your read. I know this reading was straight to the point, but maybe that's how it needs to be, straight to the point. All right, so that's what I got for you, Virgo, in your reading. I appreciate you for watching. Again, if you want to book a personal reading with me, you can. My reads are on sale. If you need guidance, confirmation, direction, or if you just want to ask me any question, I'm definitely here for you. And if you like the video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button for me and subscribe if you haven't yet. Otherwise than that, I will see you later.